Hey everybody, what's going on? I have this tendency that when I'm speaking, I sing a little bit. Hello everyone, this is Goldie. Goldie loves you. This is Orlando. Uh, I have so much in store for you guys for today. I have worked out, and it's really cool because I have been taking my own advice and taking my own advice. I ready to start my Empower to Dream workshop soon. And being that I'm doing that, I always take on a new personal, I guess I would call a focus. I wouldn't say challenge, because challenge subconsciously have you believing that it's something that is going to be hard. You start regretting you if you want to do it or not. So I'm not calling it a challenge. My new focus, and now that I'm doing the Empower to Dream again, I do this. I've been doing it every like maybe 2-3 times a year, even if I'm not hosting a workshop. So I'm doing it again, and this time I am focusing on my health and my my health, my fitness, and things like that. So I have on my fitness garb, and I just want to say um, thank you so much for subscribing. Go and hit that little subscribe button. Stay tuned. Follow me. Follow me on Facebook. Goldie loves you all with the letter U. Loves you all. Love to love you. Radio show is a a web based. I used to do it on Blog Talk, but right now we're doing it on Facebook Live on Fridays. So tune in this Friday. Is the first one we have done in almost a year. So tune in this Friday. You get to see me. I gotta have some special guests, and we're gonna have fun, right? So go over to my page, Goldie loves you all, and love to love you, and that's where we're gonna have the live feed is gonna be on there, and we're gonna share it across all of Facebook and social media, so you all can keep up with us, okay? So it's so today I'm dropping things. I keep a very busy desk. So today we're gonna talk about Monday. We started off this week. This every week I want to do something. This gearing towards my workshop that I do. Visualization, reprogramming a belief system. It is all of this goes into reshaping and transforming the way you think, the way you react, the way you choose to live, how your purpose is how it's being hindered just by the way you think. So this week I have setting intentions. So before you set out to do anything that you want to change, whatever you take a stand in that you want to change, you have to set some goals. You have to set a goal. You have to lay it out. Make write the vision, make it plain. That's biblical. That's a scripture. Also, you have to just kind of like counting up the cost. What are you willing to sacrifice? How many not sleepless nights, but how are you willing to just set aside some time to do some things? Maybe you don't need to go out with your friends. Maybe you don't need to go and watch TV. How much of that are you willing to give up to set in your intentions and goals? Monday we started off. It all starts with a desire. So a lot of times you can't. Why would you set goals if you don't have a desire to do anything, right? More than likely, and I'm in my, they call it midlife. I plan to live maybe 100 plus years old. I'll be 50 next year. So I've been working towards the goal of being a multifaceted entrepreneur. I call myself an entrepreneur. I'm a writer. I'm a speaker. I am a promoter. I am a coach. I do these things and I incorporate almost everything. Everything ties into each other. A lot of people will say things, talk about how I'm all over the place. No, I have a goal, I have a purpose, and my purpose is to help other creative professionals get really clear that everything they do matters and they affect other people. Creative professionals are artists, entrepreneurs, writers, singers, songwriters, you name it, whatever in the creative professional field. Even some entrepreneurs that go into the business of finance. Do you know that you want to do something and you're not quite sure how you want to do it? That's why I come in. I help with personal development. And I tested and tried a lot of this, what I'm sharing with you. I applied it with my own life. I've done it with people around me. I've given tools and things like that. I write books, right? This is a workbook that goes with the online workshop and Empower to Dream, how to reprogram your belief system. And this is why I'm doing this video this week. So Monday we started with a desire. I'm referencing two multimillionaires that they from maybe almost a century ago, and these two were two totally different people, totally different upbringings, totally different races. One is a white man, and the white man is Napoleon Hill, and the other one is a black woman, Madam C.J. Walker. I use the two because he may have been, I'm not sure exactly his whole story, but he wasn't like so poor, but he set out to study wealthy people to understand how is it, what did they do to get rich. So Napoleon Hill, is the person that wrote Think and Grow Rich. He has applied a lot of the knowledge that he had gathered. He did research and data, and he took a lot of that stuff and put it into a book. Think and Grow Rich is a workbook, and it is great. And a lot of people, from what he gathered, these are the success tips. So I used him to show that he had a desire to learn how rich people stay rich. How did they acquire the wealth? It has to be something, because how is it that these people can acquire wealth and some people just can't? It's all about your mind. It's all about what you think, how you think, and and it's part of your hindrance. It's a hindrance, right? So that's what. And then Madam C.J. Walker, she started a business, multi-million-dollar business, and was based on necessity. She had issues with her hair was falling out, and she came together with a formula, not in the not scientifically. She applied what she made to keep her hair from falling out. She used herbs and things like that, and then she did study. She did create ways of putting schools together and teaching other people how to take care of their hair, and she made money, millions of dollars. And she did it out of necessity. She had a desire to satisfy the needs of other people that want to take care of their hair, right? So those two people, I use those because one was curious on how can one obtain wealth and what is the secrets of their how they're doing it. And then the other one, she hadn't even thought about making a lot of money. She just knew it was a need. It was necessary to create something to keep her hair from falling out, and maybe other people want to do the same. And that's why I want you all to see those two examples, so you can start understanding and believing that even 100+ years later, that's the same principles that they applies to this very day. It's all in your mind. So Monday we started with, this is now Thursday, so we started with desire and necessity. And then your belief system. We talked about I just said the belief system and how it transformed and how it shaped your world around you. Then Wednesday, we talked about the third video. What are you willing to do? It's auto suggestion. Auto suggestion, pretty much, it is a repetitive thought that has pretty much kind of like been programmed in your mind it affects your behavior or your lifestyle. And auto suggestion, so affirmations is part of the auto suggestion, and that's what we talked about. So I did that video. That's you can see it on my channel. And right then today, what I'm doing is imagination and visualization, the power of it. A lot of people don't realize that. Have you ever did something, and why you say, okay, let's say that you hurt yourself, and you actually knew you was about to hurt yourself. You just saw yourself getting ready to get hurt. You walking down the street, and you know you're about to fall. You know it, and you fall, and like, I knew I was gonna fall. Why didn't I stop myself from falling? Well, you have programmed. You told your subconscious, fall. You subconsciously made yourself fall. I know. And some people are like, I knew I shouldn't have did that. Or you spent money on something, or you lost something. Sometimes your intuition is really kind of sometimes speaking out like, hey, you're about to fall. And a lot of time, and that's where your imagination comes in. Your imagination and your intuition, all of that is tied in together. Sometimes things happen without you even knowing that you already spoke it into existence, because you have subconsciously sat or thought about something. You visualize something. You can do, and usually bad things. Like sometimes people can tell, like people will see themselves like, I knew that this was a bad idea. I shouldn't have done it. Yeah, it is a bad idea because you already saying it's a bad idea. You know, like you do, and you do these things and you say it's a bad idea. So of course, bad idea. Universe hear you, God hear you. Like, okay, you think it's a bad idea? Go ahead. Get you asking for it. We unintentionally ask for things we do not want by focusing on the things we do not want. So the power of imagination and visualization, the power of it, it transforms your world. And just like how you see your environment, what you see is not really what you have. You have to be able to visualize and take yourself into a realm of possibility and visualize and see yourself and hear yourself and get stirred up emotionally. And I'm going to talk about that tomorrow, about emotions and how they shape your life. Emotions, imagination, it sets a tone. It helps you get on the track of accepting, or not accepting, but getting the things that you want. It's all connected. We have emotions for a reason. You have to feel it. You have to feel it. You have to see yourself with it. You got to believe that you deserve it. I read my affirmation yesterday, and you have to really get yourself so fixated, your emotions so fixated on the things that you say that you want. And I had an affirmation I read yesterday. I have divine right to the best. I have divine right to the best. I have a divine right to the best. I now trust my divine right to bring me out right in experiencing the best. You have to get yourself emotionally involved to really want this, to really see yourself having the best, thinking the best, smelling the best. Because let me tell you something, a lot of people outside of you, you can't be concerned about what other people are thinking about you. If you think you deserving of it, if somebody's going to say something or judge you because you are feeling confident about yourself, you are going to have to make up in your mind that you want the best, and it is you in yourself, in your eye, that you want the best of it. And now I show you that in the Empower to Dream. This is the workbook, and the Empower to Dream workshop. You're going to learn, I'm going to show you, there's rules to confidence. There's 3 rules to confidence. There's how you get emotionally involved with with the things that you want, not the things you don't want. You get to undo the things that you've been taught. You get to unload, journal, things like that. So tune in tomorrow for the next video, and I'm going to keep on this. I'm going to keep on with the setting your intentions and goals, and I'm going to show you how this all ties in together. Because in order for you to set intentions and goals, you got to first be clear about the desire and what you wish to see for yourself, what you wish to do, what do you want to implement. Then you got to believe that the things you desire, that is God inspired, and you got to believe that you can do it. And it got to be part of your goals. That's part of your goals. That's part of your intentions. Then you have to write out the statement of exactly what it is that you want, and be very clear about it. Write affirmations. Write your mission statement. This is part of setting goals and intentions. Because in order to have your goals and intentions, you got to be very clear about what you want. Therefore, once you get clear about what you want, you can sit up and just get your vision board, put down the things that you want, have it on the board, look at it, read your statement every night, read it before you go to bed, read it when you get up. Have your mind fixed on wanting the things that you desire. So the next video you're going to see, it will be your emotions shape your life. I am very committed and dedicated for those that are hearing me. I am dedicated that you will transform your life. I want to see better for a lot of people, just like I did for myself. You have to, in order for you to want better, you have to know. You have to know exactly and get clear for you to do better. Because sometimes you know better, you just can't do it. Why? Because the things in your head got you locked in a mind of lack and scarcity. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that some more. And it's all leading up to the Empower to Dream workshop. So you want to know more about it, look in the link, GoldieLovesYou.com. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I really appreciate you. Goldie loves you. I am about to get my day going. Thank you so much. Peace. Later.